Night of Champions predictions. Let's start here. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. I am more than happy Karrion Kross has finally got a moment. He's finally got a match on a PLE, and it's against somebody like Sami Zayn. You couldn't ask for a better opponent. You couldn't ask for somebody to help you look better in a match than Sami Zayn. Perfect opportunity. But it is time for Karrion Kross to step up and prove he deserves it. I mean this respectfully. I'm a huge fan of Karrion Kross. The work he's done since WrestleMania has been tremendous. The only thing is, it's all backstage. It's all on the mic. Can he deliver in the ring now that his time has come against somebody like Sami Zayn? I think he can, but if he messes this opportunity up, I'm afraid WWE will never get behind him. So now is the time to fully step up and prove you deserve this opportunity. With that being said, I think Sami Zayn's going to win. This is in Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn is very likable there. I think Sami Zayn's going to pick up the win and even help Karrion Kross with a loss, because I think that will get more sympathy for somebody like Karrion Kross. So expect Sami Zayn to pick up the win here. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if this match opens the show. I'm totally looking forward to it. Give me Sami Zayn for the win. Next up, Queen of the Ring finals. Jade Cargill versus Asuka. Obviously, this could go either way. This could truly go either way, because it would not surprise me one bit if Asuka were to win this and go on to challenge Io for the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. That's a dream match. The match writes itself. I'm totally in for that. But then on the other side of things, Jade Cargill could easily win this, challenge Tiffany Stratton, and then Naomi cashes in. Whether that's during the match, following the match, whatever direction they go, this could go both ways. There's a story each way. Now, with that being said, I think the Naomi Jade story is going to continue to be told. And I think we're going to get there with Jade Cargill winning Queen of the Ring. Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton, that's not the best match. That's not the most exciting match. But the story with Naomi's briefcase looming over the world title picture there makes sense. And I do think that's the direction they're going to go. Asuka versus Io, that can happen later. Maybe Asuka gets that title shot a different way. But I just don't think they're going to go that direction right now. Although, if they did go that direction, I would have no complaints with it. Tiffany Stratton doesn't have to defend against Jade. Tiffany Stratton could defend against anybody else, and Naomi could cash in, and Jade could challenge Naomi. She could chase Naomi. I do think we're going to revisit Naomi versus Jade one way or another, whether that's Jade wins the Queen of the Ring now and then wins the title, or whether that's Naomi cashes in and Jade is chasing the Women's World Championship there. But you have to imagine Jade versus Bianca has to be coming at some point as well. So with that being said, is that in between her title reign? Is that after? I'm just not totally sure that they know right now. I mean, Bianca obviously had the finger injury. That's been throwing a wrench into things. But I do have to imagine at some point Jade or Bianca are going to turn on each other, and that match is going to happen. I do think that's a big-time match. My official prediction, I think Jade Cargill is going to win this match, and I do think she's going to challenge Tiffany Stratton, and Naomi will cash in at SummerSlam to make it a triple threat, and she will walk out as the Women's World Champion. Next up, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez street fight. This match should be fun, but there's no way Rhea Ripley's losing. We all know that. It's just, what fun can we have in this match? It's a street fight for a reason. The stipulation is there. I would imagine Roxanne is going to try to continue to earn her stripes as a part of the Judgment Day and help Raquel win. I just still don't think that's going to be enough. I do think Rhea Ripley's going to win here. And I do think this match was only put here as a placeholder since Dom can't defend the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles now. So this match was thrown here. Or else this match might have been happening at Evolution, if we're being honest. Evolution still has no matches. We're only a couple weeks away. That seemed like that was the direction they were going to go, and they were building that match for then. Obviously, things changed. They pivoted. They pulled the trigger with this match happening this weekend. No complaints from me. Rhea Ripley's going to win this match. Solo Sikoa challenging Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. If we're being honest, I think it's time to put the title on Solo. He's due. He's due for a championship reign. He's been stepping up. The entertainment value with Solo has gone up tremendously. At first, when he first debuted, he was just silent in the back, mean mugging the whole time. Now look at the personality shining out of him. He's goofy. He's energetic. He's had feuds with Roman Reigns, feuds with Cody Rhodes. He delivers in the matches. And to be honest with you, this is one of the best stories for a mid-card title WWE has told in years. Normally, stories like this don't revolve around United States Championship, Intercontinental Championship. This is normally around the world title. So kudos to them for actually putting some value into a mid-card storyline for a title. Now, that being said, I think Solo's got to win this. Just because Jacob Fatu's ready to climb up the ladder, I think. I think Jacob Fatu is ready to be a world champion tomorrow. If they wanted to pull the trigger on him, they could. Solo Sikoa, put the U.S. title on him. Let's have a new member of the bloodline. JC Mateo and Hikuleo could be the ones to help Solo Sikoa win here. I think we get some tomfoolery, and I do think Solo is going to walk out as the United States champion. And that is not a problem for Jacob Fatu. As I said, I think he is more than ready to climb up and mix it up with the top talent of the roster. So give me Solo Sikoa walking out as the new United States champion. Next up, King of the Ring Finals, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I have a lot of thoughts on this match. It should be tremendous. It will be a lot of fun. But I think now is the wrong time for Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I think this is a match that should have happened when Cody was WWE champion. They should have pulled the trigger with Orton turning heel on him. They laid the seeds several times, making it look like Randy Orton was going to turn on him, and they never pulled the trigger. Now Cody lost the WWE championship, and now we have this match. Just not a fan of them waiting too long, and then now they're just in the finals of a tournament together. I would prefer to see those two feud over the WWE championship because we got heel Orton back. Now, you could say Cody Rhodes could win this here, and then later on that sets up Orton's heel turn, and then he is justified in doing so because Cody Rhodes took his opportunity for the WWE Championship. Sure, that could be the direction. And I wouldn't totally hate that. I just would have preferred to have seen this for the first time since Cody's came back with heel Orton. I think that would have been best for Cody. I think that would have been best for Orton. But I'm not going to complain too much. At the end of the day, this is a tremendous match. It's somewhat of a dream match. Obviously, they have mixed it up together, but not this version of Cody Rhodes. Not since he has become the guy. We've not seen these two lock up since Cody Rhodes has become a main eventer. And even so, the last time they locked up had to be 10 plus years ago. So that being said, Cody Rhodes is going to win here. It's unfortunate because I think this is a waste of the King of the Ring. He already pinned John Cena at the Money in the Bank PLE. He could have gotten his title shot at SummerSlam. Either way, he could have gotten a title shot against John Cena. I'm just not a fan of wasting the King of the Ring on somebody like Cody Rhodes. But hey, they want to give him the accomplishments. They want to give him all the accolades. This is what they do. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes 2 is going to go down at SummerSlam. And that's just the reality of it. Where does that leave Orton for SummerSlam? Not sure right now. Do we see Seth Rollins threaten to cash in on Cody Rhodes? Maybe that would come full circle, right? Seth Rollins helped Cody Rhodes win the WWE Championship, and then he's the one to take it from Cody Rhodes. That's certainly a possibility. But with that being said, Cody Rhodes is winning this King of the Ring here. This is 2 years in a row Randy Orton's going to fall short. There's only 3 guys in the history of the WWE that have won King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. Orton has 2 of those. The one he is missing is the King of the Ring. Those other 3 people on that list are Sheamus, Edge, Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton could join that if he did win King of the Ring. But unfortunately for him, I just think he's going to fall short 2 years in a row. Maybe that will feed the heel turn. Maybe he does turn heel at SummerSlam. Imagine Randy Orton aligns with John Cena. Maybe that's the power, the 2-man power trip. Randy Orton, John Cena. Who would have thought that we would see Orton and Cena together as heels? I'm for that. I'm not against that. But like I said, I do think this was a waste of the King of the Ring. I think whoever won the King of the Ring should be the guy challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship and challenging Gunther. Just because, like I said, I think Cody Rhodes already earned his WWE Championship opportunity by pinning John Cena. But here we are. Now time for the main event. CM Punk versus John Cena. This is a match that should have happened at Money in the Bank, if you ask me. Just with their history there, I think that's when they should have done it. But we're here. I think John Cena's pipe bomb sucked. I think there was a lot of missed opportunity there. Yes, he had some cool references. But the most important one to me was The Rock, right? CM Punk's gripe was The Rock was in the main event. Dwayne was in the main event of WrestleMania, and he's not. John Cena now has a partnership. He already sold his soul to The Rock, and he made no note of The Rock, no mention of The Rock. To me, that's just waste of time. That is garbage. That is a total missed opportunity. But with that being said, CM Punk challenging for the WWE Championship, I'm more than happy to see that. I can't wait to see CM Punk win a world championship again in the WWE. But unfortunately, right now is not his time. John Cena is going to continue the heel run. He's going to continue to win the way he's been winning. whether it's cheating or whatever it is. Will this match deliver? I'm not sure it will. I think all of Cena's matches this year have sucked. I think he's just washed. And I hate to say it because he's the WWE champion. It's his retirement tour. I'm not trying to knock him. I'm not trying to tear him down. I'm just calling it how it is. He just can't deliver in the ring. And CM Punk is very methodical. He's very strategic with how he puts together matches. So maybe they can bring the best out of each other here. But the reality is my expectations for this match are pretty low, just as they were when Cena faced Orton. I just don't think Cena can deliver a big-time match anymore. I'd love to be wrong. I think the cop-out of him trying to ruin wrestling is lame. I think that's just a poor excuse for not being a good heel, for not having good matches, and for not cutting good promos. But so be it. I think Cena wins, walks out WWE champion, and we'll see where that brings CM Punk. Guys, thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments. What are your predictions for Night of Champions?